Our theme song. Yeah. And sound. Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
All right. We're live there now, Victoria.
We are. We're live there. We'll be live somewhere else very shortly.
Got my coffee in my notebook. Southern Cross fading into dawn. Click the link. There they are again, streaming from so far beyond. This 2020 laughing, Victoria smile on the screen.
There we are.
All right, sing along, kids. We got 3 people in the room.
3 people. Not dead. And the link, the Zoom link,
FeelItRealFun.com.
Zoom.
Yeah, so go there.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'll just say to Linda, join us. Zoom. Cool. And where do they find the link in at Feel It Real Fun? Oh, they just go to the other.
Yep, they'll find it.
Button. Because Linda's there. You come over here. So you know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Close your eyes, hear Victoria laughing. Hear him say, give that wish a rest. Turn the volume down on the struggle. Turn the volume up on being blessed.
There's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Welcome.
Hello. Fran, Gaza.
Gaza, put your camera on.
Oh, what do you got in the background, Fran?
That's cool. It's got the earth. We're going to give her an assignment while she jams.
Okay.
Yes, we are playing music. Is that a professional audio setting? What the hell does that mean?
God knows.
No matter whatever you do, they give you another question. It's like being married to a redhead.
Oh, you guess.
I had a lovely redhead before that thing. She was good.
Cool.
You guys have your audio on?
We do.
We do. We can hear.
You
All
do?
right.
Okay. You missed my little text message I sent you today. Because look at this. I can go like this.
We'll have you do it on the way out.
Oh.
That'll be
That's
awesome.
okay. That's what I was gonna say. I can do this. So at the one way out, I can run it.
Yeah.
As long as you were kind of on the, I was gonna try to play it right here, but then you guys' audio is a hell of a lot better as far as
Yeah.
this.
That's Yeti.
I mean, the backwards. Is it in the right direction for you, or is it backward?
No, it's in the wrong direction. It's upside down, so the toilet water spins the other way.
Well, I'm on my screen. It's different. Is this interesting? You know how that shit works. You go when you do your camera. What the heck? How come they did that?
All right, we're gonna dive in, Gaza. So,
all right, I'm gonna put myself on mute.
And I think 20's gonna mute you all.
So I don't
yeah.
know.
Okay. Just give me a heads up. Give me a heads up when you want to roll it for the end of the show. I guess I'll kind of get the point, but
yeah, you'll be here.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, muted Gaza. All right, cool. All right, so Victoria, let's go with a Neville Goddard quote and invite your friend. And so
okay, so this is today's Neville Goddard quote. So he's dreaming now, dreaming your life. One day he will awake from the dream of life, and then you will know who you are. You will know that you are the central figure in Scripture called the Lord Jesus Christ, for the name will unfold itself within you, and the ultimate revelation of that name is God the Father. I'll just leave it at that.
That's perfect, because that'll bring us up to Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy, or Jesus Christ. So
Okay.
This is really important stuff.
And so I read that from the Neville Goddard Prosperity Pack book. And you can either buy the Neville Goddard ProsperityPack.com.
Just go to Mr2020.com/books.
Books. Same sort of price, and you get this delivered to your doorstep.
Yeah, it's good shit.
It's ace. All right.
Cool.
So that was our quote for today.
All right.
I can leave it like that.
Let's do it,
so
Victoria.
that we know. Okay. And we're going to dive in with the first question.
Yes.
Yes. So the first question is from Sam. Intentions are the same as imagining.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You reckon, Sam?
Yeah.
And Sam says, for 3 weeks, I've been wanting to write you. You're wrong. Intentions are the same as imagining. Well, no, because if you had an intention to, anyway.
Yeah, he had an intention to write for 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks. Right. I know you have good intentions, but you were wrong. I can prove it.
All right. So for 3 weeks, Sam, you've been intending to write. How'd that work out for you?
Yeah.
Right? At some point, you actually imagine getting a response, probably me being quirky, right? Because I'm good at this. And done, dusted. Identity moves everything, right? Identity is why I'm sitting on this bench right now with her, right? Actually, 2 identities: happy loving husband, happy loving teacher. Happy loving puppy dad just crammed a pill down Brucey's throat. Why? Because he likes what it does to him. So yeah, I could intend to. I could intend to put a pill down Brucey's throat, and I may or may not get around to it. So, but the identity of happy loving puppy dad goes right. Yeah, you got 7 minutes to the show. Morning, Bruce. Oh shit, Dad. Yeah, that's right. But you'll love how you feel in 3 hours, right? It's what is it?
Resveratrol.
Yeah, good shit. Give it a Google, right? Good fun. So, we imagine Brucey healthy. Victoria comes up with this, like, by the way, she didn't have a good intention. She didn't walk around going, I intend for Bruce to get better. I intend to figure out a way to help. I intend to prove myself as a happy, loving puppy mom or whatever.
I imagined him happy.
She imagined him happy.
In the garden.
And suddenly she has this idea.
Can we give resveratrol to dogs?
Yeah. And so I do research. I'm good at that. Yeah. So I'm good at both search and research. Yeah, because that's what I do. Yeah. So intentions, they all sound good, don't they? We set an intention, right? Well, why don't you just surrender to a desire, like you did to write to me after 3 weeks of intending to? If you do what's slow, you get slow results, and that's not what you're intending for, is it? Anyway, Victoria, Sam, stick around. We're gonna have fun with your question and more as this show continues.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Thank you, Sam, for your question. The next question's from Karen. Is that really Karen?
We're calling her Karen.
Okay.
Yeah, she said to call me Karen.
Oh, that's all right then, because I was just thinking, did Karen go viral worldwide, or was it only here with Karen?
I think it went worldwide, but it started right down the road from us, the whole Karen thing.
Yeah.
So it's like radio.
Okay.
But by the way, so back during COVID and all the lockdowns, they decided they weren't going to let you into Bunnings, otherwise known as Lowe's, if you didn't have a shot. All right. Well, here we are a couple years later, and they won't let you in Bunnings if you're not wearing shoes.
Really?
Yeah. How many times have I worn shoes in Bunnings? Never.
No.
You know why? Good morning.
They can't even look at your feet because they're looking at you.
Yeah, they never get down to the feet, right?
What's that on your head? Oh, it's a tattoo. He's got an Australia tattoo.
All right.
Okay. The next question is from Karen. Tell me more about Karen, ... The woman you taught who had multiple personalities.
Cool. Okay. So I'm calling her Karen because Karen might have multiple personalities too. And I think it's pretty cool, right? A lot of people, they treat what's different as a disease. Have you noticed that? You're different, you got a disease. Anyway, we've got a live call this USA Sunday about healing and miracles. It's not just about physical healing, but emotional, spiritual, like heartbreak. Just it's really good. So if you want to join us, make sure you let me know. I'll send you a link, or you can go to mr2020.com. That's mr2020.com/healing.
Yeah.
So ready?
Yes.
Karen taught me that's not her real name, right? So so both Karens, that's not their real names. That's intentional. Because so Karen came to my Tai Chi class and she knew 4 moves. And then she'd come to my Tai Chi class and she knew up to single whip, like 17 moves. And then she'd 20 minutes later know 4 moves. And like, I'm just going radio. Well, it turns out Karen had multiple personalities. And one of them had a blood sugar problem. One of them, the one that had the blood sugar problem, I'm pretty damn sure had a scar on her forearm. So it was real easy for me to identify. So I just say, all right, roll up your sleeves. That way we can make contact, have some fun. In other words, I'm cheating because I want to know who I'm dealing with. And it was the coolest thing because Karen had different health conditions based upon her identity. She had a blood sugar problem, needed insulin with one identity, and she didn't with the other. She had a physical scar. So I just think that's weird at the time. I go, wow, pretty cool, right? So all these decades later, I'm going, why does everybody make it so slow, Sam? We do slow things to make it slow. I'm going to journal. I'm going to script. I'm going to mumble mantras. I'm going to believe that you need to do repetitions to impress your subconscious, right? And why? Neville gave that shit up. He talked about it, and then he went on to sufficiently impress upon yourself. And when he talked repetition, it was, I'm walking up the gangplank and my mind wanders. Walking up the gangplank and my mind wanders. Walking up the gangplank and my mind wanders. Walking up the gangplank and I made it. My brother gives me my daughter. I look back at the island nostalgically. We made a recording on this. Done. Repetition wasn't doing it for months and years and decades to get your special person. It was about moving into that moment of magic that's between blinks. And so it doesn't take long. So here's my thing, right? Karen taught me to explore. Can we change ourselves that fast? I'm finding, yeah, we can, and often we don't. Because we believe this is how I am. In other words, I am this way. And you don't gotta be. You can transform in the twinkle of an eye. You ever just notice you do this anyway? You'll be doing great, then the phone will ring.
Yeah, twinkle of an eye, you go to cortisol.
Right, twinkle of an eye, now you're the cortisol king,
yeah.
right? And then not only do you have problems then, but you have problems for the rest of the day, the rest of your life. And suddenly, like, yeah, you used to love me, still do. You can't see it though. Your state determines what you can see. It determines what you can hear.
Feel.
And
everything.
it determines everything.
Yeah.
And so it's never about, I set an intention to make something happen. Oh, you change your identity. That's invitational. And then everyone in the world perceives you differently. And that's what's really cool to me. So Karen used to change identities 3, 4, 5, 7, 17 times a class. And I just had to know who I was dealing with. So I'd have them do exercises and stuff. So I'd say, all right, let's put your arm up. Right, we're going to do this. Okay. So I know who the fuck I'm dealing with. Yeah. Right? And it just made it fun for me. Otherwise, I'm going, you already know this. And one identity apparently came to less classes than the other. So, all right, whatever.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So I've got 3 primary identities. We could call them personalities. Happy loving husband, happy loving teacher, happy loving puppy dad. And people make the mistake of making up name tags. They go, right, I am a 72 Ford Pinto. Not a good decision. Right? They blow up when you smack them from behind. Right? You smack a Ford Pinto on the behind and it blows up, right? And so what they do is they go, right, I'm going to pretend I'm a Cadillac. I'm going to I'm a Cadillac bumper sticker and stick it on there. And it's still a 72 Ford Pinto. And then it's like, right, I'm going to get me a different bumper sticker. I'm going to put on I'm a vegan. Not. I don't know why people would do that, but they're nuts about labels, bumper stickers, and identity change is a whole new car, whole new vehicle. And I've got 3 in my driveway. I've got happy loving husband, happy loving teacher, happy loving puppy dad. And that's the difference. I don't have 3 bumper stickers. Imagine that. You got one shit car and 3 bumper stickers. Right? And what do you do to tune it up? You put in a new radio and you listen to some mood music.
Cool.
But that doesn't drive the car either.
Good on you, friend.
Love.
Cool. So do we see the chats will appear below, will they?
Oh, never got
And
to
the
change that.
people in the top
Yeah.
waiting room will be
Yeah,
up
we'll,
there.
yeah, we'll see that. We never
Okay, cool.
clicked on chat. Where the hell do
Okay.
we click on chat, kids? Chat.
Okay.
Oh wow, now we can see the chat.
Yeah, cool. So if you want to say anything, type it in.
Yeah, cool.
Good one.
All right, we might see it.
All right. So that was from Karen.
Karen.
Well, tell me more about Karen.
Yes.
Yes.
By
Thank
the
you.
way, here's what's cool, Karen. When you stop treating yourself as a disease, you just might realize that you're divine. Right? That is so huge.
Mm,
But people try to figure out, you want to know why people love diseases? You get a label. And then once you have a label, you can go, oh, wow, I found my tribe. I'm screwed up like you are.
mm,
In other words, yeah, here's your tribe. This is how you're screwy. This is how we're screwy. On the other hand, when you realize that you're sacred, right? You get to
Mm.
pick tribes that are worth belonging to. Like, remarkable. So,
cool. Excellent.
let us continue.
Okay. The next question is from Remarkable Sarah, learning how to live. Nice one, Sarah. And Sarah asks, this week felt hard because I could not understand my mum. Sometimes she's so tired or in pain, and then I say, I have an errand to run. I'll be right back. When I come back, she has the table set. Oh, sorry, I thought I said something wrong.
Yeah,
When I come back, she has the table set and a load of laundry going. So I get flustered. Mum, let me do it. She feels peeved when I tell her to rest. Oh, magnitude is size that comes already big. Magnanimous is understanding and forgiving and generous. I just thought on magnanimous and I got unhooked from the buffalo trap. My mum wants to live, yeah, while she is alive. Yeah, and she wants to be participant. And when her meds kick in, she participates in the dance of life. 20, on a call, you told me about a song of Billy Squire, Learn to Live. Well, mum is teaching me how to live. Understanding, magnanimous, inviting mum to live her best life at almost 93. Good on you, Sarah. That's just gorgeous. And I'm so glad because I really get she wants to participate, she wants to give, she wants to, everything.
Why am I here?
Mm.
Neville Goddard taught, look at this, start of the show. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, Brucey boy.
Hi, Bruce. I'm going to talk about him, so Brucey shows up.
Yeah.
So we just start giving him resveratrol, and it's good shit.
Yeah.
And it's given to me, it's given to her, and it's given to Bruce. So his meds kick in, and he feels like playing. Could I ask for anything more? Here you go. See you, bud. Love you. Yeah, you're going to talk about me. I'll come over and say hi. What if we could draw pain? I'm really exploring pain a lot this week with the call coming up on Sunday, because that's what I do. I volunteer to do a call, and I do a lot of exploring, and it's always worth it. And so mom's meds kicks in, and she gets to give. If Neville was right, and he teaches with the disciple of Matthew that we explored in Remarkable, your desires are gifts from God. And your mom's desiring to be a mom and contribute to the household. And so mom desires to be a mom and give to the household. In other words, that's how she gives to you. And you can accept the gift of her. And she can accept the gift of being alive. Because what happens is when we stop having a purpose, a mission, a gift, when we stop realizing we're gifts, we become a goal. And we're all much more than a goal. We're gifts. We're the glory of God. And so exploring that, your mom's older than you. She's closer to dying than you are, in all probability, just like my dad. And those who are closer to dying really can invite us to live in some cool ways. just like, you know what? My dad keeps saying, life is just a whisper. And that gives to me in so many ways. Because I'm good at whispering and I'm good at hearing whispers.
Mm.
And I think it's important. You're a gift. Every person listening to this is a gift. And we can accept gifts. Or we can turn things into goals, turn ourselves into projects. And I love that mom's going, yeah, I want to do what moms do. In other words, she's got an identity going. And identities invite. And she's inviting you to be given to too. I think it's pretty cool because when our attention isn't focused on the pain, it gets to float in the world of possibility.
Mm.
Ask me how I know. We'll be exploring that. Yeah, Crass Commercial Sunday. So I'm proud of you, Sarah. And I'm proud of Mom. And we live in a world where pride seems to be a negative thing, and everybody's grabbing for it. And I just get when somebody is full of a healthy pride, they fill up. They don't puff up, but they fill up. And it's like Mom, instead of being a deflated balloon, is full of spirit, vitality, life. And there we go. So thanks for giving us that to share.
Yeah.
Because we're all you and we're all Mom. And we get to explore how can I give? How can I stop putting my attention on pain and problem and let it float around in the world of possibility? Excuse me. That was good.
That's good. Glad you're enjoying your coffee.
Better out than in. Everybody put that in. Hashtag better out than in.
And I really love that. Magnanimous is understanding and forgiving and generous.
Yes.
Being
magnanimous.
Magnanimousing.
Yes.
When we were making them verbs. Yes. Cool. Yes. Thank you, Sarah.
Magnanimous.
That's right. So there's no one in the waiting room. I was just double checking. I'm wondering if it's a public holiday in the US. But
they come, they don't come.
Yeah. So, and the last...
I heard from Beth. Beth had to go to bed.
Oh.
She was just tired.
Oh, good on you, Beth. 20 probably would have been in the same spot.
Oh, yeah. I'm tired.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Cool.
Cool.
And the last question today is from remarkable Lisa and LaRock. I know my car. And Lisa asks, hello, 20 in Victoria.
Yo.
Hi, Lisa. I'm at the drag strip with my dad between races, relaxing. Me sitting on his custom-built Dodge Dusters trailer. He's on a folding lawn chair eating a ham sandwich, which he prepared at 5 a.m. You know, he says, these guys show up in some car they picked up somewhere. They have no idea what the car can do or what's really under the hood. The difference between me and them, I know my car. I built it. Daddy wins. Predominantly, I hear repetition creates identity. The truth being, just as scripture reports, the disciples of Jesus couldn't help but do the things they saw and heard him do. They identified with Jesus, therefore did his works. Actions come from identity and they are natural, successfully replicating their original blueprint. Looking forward to your conversation. Thank you, Lisa. And I really get a taste of that when I used to teach this software program.
Yes.
And I can't remember the implications, but it was like, anyway, I taught this software and I remember some people were saying, oh, teach me everything you know. I want to be as good as you. Well, not as good as you. Maybe they wanted to teach it as well. I don't know what it was. But I really get that, how the Father he knew his car, because it's like he probably knew every single nut and bolt. He knew it inside out. And that's how, through my own experimenting and everything with the software, I ended up knowing the software inside out. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
And everything. And I would always, I would try and impart every ounce of knowledge and wisdom that I knew, but well, actually knowledge that I knew. But wisdom is only gained by you.
Got to get dirty.
Yeah, experimenting and playing and maybe making a mistake or two or whatever it is. And it feels like that, this question to me, because, yeah. And I was, really happy and proud to teach them absolutely every single thing and watch out for this and blah, 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 blah. But it was like I really got, like, after I really only, by learning that physically and experimenting myself was the only way it was retained. It's the only way.
It's you.
Yeah, it is. It becomes a part of you. So, yeah.
I stalked her a little bit.
No, you did.
When she'd go to the city and teach, and this is before Emmett.
Yeah.
She'd go to the city and teach, and she'd be gone for 8 hours, and then plus 2 going down, 2 going in, and I'd get lonely, so I'd go to the city with her and say, "Drop me off, call me up," or would make an agreement, pick me up on this corner at this time. And one day I managed to spy in a window while she was teaching, and she in her glory. Because not only were you telling them what you knew, but they were asking you questions, and you'd go inside and find, if you did this, she's running a simulation in her head.
Yeah.
If I did this, then that would be what happens, right? And so this is really darn cool. And so we get to notice these things. We talk about 3 angels. Ownership, accomplished, and satisfied. Yeah. And by the way, you all that haven't done Manifesting Mastery Deluxe.com, I know you may or may not have done the original. Seriously. Manifesting Mastery Deluxe.com. It's breathtaking to me. And we build all this into it. And those 3 angels, that's my car. I built that car. Why did I build that car that way? There's the big question. Because when people make shit up and they go, I'm getting my 17-year-old to build my website for my business. I said, oh, wow, what's your 17-year-old understand about websites? Oh, he'll give me a home page and about me page and something else. Cool. Every page on a website has to have a purpose, one purpose, that's it. And I just chat. So let me chat to the 17-year-old a little bit. Clueless. I know this because I've made all the mistakes. If a web page doesn't have a purpose, it's just pretty. It's like your West Virginia cousin. She may be pretty, but you probably don't want to date her. It's not going anywhere. And this is so important because ownership, accomplished, satisfied. That those 3 angels that Sarah entertained in the Bible and that we keep referencing. If your imaginal acts include that, by the way, your imaginal acts have to include that if you're actually coming from a real desire, not an intention, not a goal. A real desire has a sense of ownership, accomplishment, satisfaction. And here's what I mean by that. Mr. 2020, I'm trying to manifest $2,000 by the first of the month, because if I don't manifest $2,000 again by the first of the month, again, I'm going to be kicked out probably again. And I don't get that that's divine. Neville Goddard says your desires are divine in origin. And so what's a divine desire? How about if you make great money while you're doing what you love? So you don't got to worry about this shit. You didn't come here to worry about paying the bills every month. What if you came here for something as fun as, I make great money while doing what I love? And that's not an affirmation, that's an exploration.
Yeah.
And so that's a desire. Happy loving husband, happy loving teacher, happy loving puppy dad. Can you hear the ownership there? Can you hear the accomplishment there? Did I nail the shopping list today? Perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, while in pain. But I didn't let pain dominate my consciousness. It was just a little turd in the big ass ocean of me. Oh wow, Stephanie's giving us the moon.
Oh, gorgeous.
Wow.
Oh, it's a light. Oh no, it is the moon.
Is
it?
It's Steph.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Stephanie's got an interesting room, right? That's Stephanie's bedroom. She got branches and shit and a hole in the ceiling.
And I know
Right.
just while we're on backgrounds, because Fran texted up and said, "Love your backgrounds," and I
Yeah.
just thought, seeing we've just gone off kilter a bit.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fran. That's
We've gone
lovely.
off kilter a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we ever get on kilter?
No.
What the hell is kilter?
But I totally, so with that ownership, accomplishment, and satisfied,
Yes.
and I'm getting with these guys, like I'm guessing to own something is totally different from ownership.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like the ship brings it internal inside of us.
Yep.
Whereas to own something is just like out there.
You-
And I'm wondering with those guys that also had cars and how the father Lisa's father has ownership accomplished and satisfied, like he just knows his car inside out. Whereas these other guys just, oh yeah, I'll give you $5,000 for it. Right, let's go to the dragsters. Do you know what I mean? And as he said, got no idea what's anything about the car.
Y'all can tell this is our show, right? Okay, because it's not all polished and shit. And we got Herman with a hat, and the hat's from Cindy.
Yes.
Cindy's been with us forever.
Yeah.
Right? And this is our show. This is how we roll. This is what we do. We have fun. That's why we call it the Feel It Real Fun Show Club.
Club
like
now.
that.
Yes.
Right? The Real Fun Club, right?
You get what I mean?
This is our cool little free community. We've got the Next Level Up, which is manifestingmasterydeluxe.com. If you haven't done that, join. It's got a Facebook tribe, and we do live calls about every 90 days. And if you're in there or know us really well, we might invite you to Remarkable, or you can chat with us about it. If not, we don't know you. You're not getting in there, right? But this is community. This is connection, and this old fella, right? He's showing up, and he gets to inspire the young fellas.
Yeah.
To think things through a little bit, not just buy something.
Eating his ham sandwich.
Eating his ham sandwich that he made at 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's just gorgeous.
So, Mo's there.
Actually, is so. I mean, it probably is. I'm trying to think. Is proud from the same word as pride?
Yes.
Like, is that? Oh, right. Okay. I didn't remember that from English. Right, because there's a sense of pride and being proud about the ownership as well, or something. I guess it could come just from owning something, but
so I'm going to leave after the show. Bye. Right. I'm going to go to the pool and take care of my body and talk with other humans and come home and cook and nap and get up and smoke. Right. And learn some shit. While I'm gone, odds are she's going to be editing the show.
Yeah.
She takes pride in that.
I do.
In other words, she gives me problems.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, should I do it this way? Should I do it this way? And I tell her, I don't care. You do it your way. Because I want her to when she owns how she does the show, right? So it's ownership, accomplished. Hey, this is what I did. You want to see it? No, I don't. You can show it to me if you want to, but I'm not. How often do I criticize what we've done?
I don't think you have.
Ever. Right? Ownership, accomplished, satisfied. If she's satisfied with the show, I'm satisfied with the show.
Yeah.
What if we, instead of trying to manifest, ready, people do this. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to teach the world to sing and all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Like how Mad Men ended. Dumbest fucking ending ever, right? But I digress. And so what if instead of that, what if we imagined more people that we know experiencing ownership, accomplishment, satisfied?
Yeah.
So I asked a buddy of mine, I says, what do you do? What do you, nothing. I said, what? Yeah, he has no ownership, no accomplishment, no satisfaction. In other words, he's in hell. So if I could define hell, I would say there's no angels there. If I could define heaven, you're surrounded by it. And so I think about Lisa's dad.
Yeah, I know.
And I think about, he chose the bolts. I'm rebuilding Victoria's lights. So I bought her these cool little lights. We'll make a video of these. Garden lights. And the rechargeable batteries in them rotted.
Yeah.
Right? So we took one apart yesterday. I don't praise the sweet BBJs, they're not soldered in, which means I can replace these easily. And I'm so excited because here's what's going to happen. Her lights are mine, right? I will feel accomplished, right? I bought them for her. They're hers. She owns them. But I will feel ownership. Look what I did. And she'll say, want some help? I said, no. So, but you can. And then we'll like fiddle around with it. What's that do? Oh, fuck it. Let's throw that out. That looks like an extra piece. Right. And then she'll be digging through the garbage trying to find the extra piece. Right. But we can have so much fun with ownership, accomplished, and satisfied in a world that just wants to debate. In other words, what did divinity do for the first couple days? In the beginning, God said, wouldn't that be cool? Day 2, wouldn't that be cool? Day 3, Sam. Oh, I have an intention. I have an intention to manifest a pelican, but not today. Not today. We're not going to do it. I've got a good intention. I've got an intention that Eve will be hot.
Eve will be hot.
Yeah, before we even make Adam, right? So I've got intentions, right? And every critter is a gift to the world. Even the ones that are, there's new critters forming all the time, right? That's beside the
being
point.
Found all the time.
Yeah, being founded all the time,
Yeah.
right? Australia's the number one place in the world to find new critters. And then we do things like we ban drinking straws because we're worried about killing other critters. And then we have those plastic rubber bullshit. Anyway.
Oh, the bricks.
Yeah,
they're
bricks.
down on the floor over there.
Right.
You would know.
Right. But then we have stores that give away these toys that are useless.
They're terrible.
And I just go, let me get this right. You're going to fill a landful full of this shit.
Yeah.
And not let me have a plastic drinking straw. Because if I give one to someone, it's a misdemeanor. In other words, I could sell dope and go to prison for less time than giving them a drinking straw.
Yeah, well, I don't even know. Can they even make them anymore? Well, we can't even make them
I'm sneaking them in from the US. They're going to be in my luggage, that and tobacco. I'll get to the drinking straws and go nuts. They'll never find the tobacco.
Now, I just want to say one thing.
Right.
Hello, Dan, the Turpo man, the Terps man.
Is he here?
You've rocked up. He's not there. He's on YouTube.
Oh my God. Dan,
I just want
the
to say
Turpers,
hi.
man. Dan,
And
Dan.
I will
the
also
Turpers.
just say, if anyone's in Australia, in fact, maybe he does worldwide, gut wealthy. There's just a little bit of a promo shot for you, Dan. Man.
Dan does not treat or heal any disease, just like we're talking about on Sunday's call. we don't diagnose or treat a damn thing. We just explore what the real cause is, right?
Yeah.
And the real cause might have you use something like Dan, the Turpers, man, or resveratrol or something.
Resveratrol.
That's
yeah.
it. And this is a really important one. Ready? So Lisa's dad imagined up a car. There's only one cause. He imagined up a car.
Mm.
He didn't intend to build a car. Yeah, you ever know people like that? Yeah. By the way, I've intended to do a lot of things. Right? Yeah. You know what? I'm going to get me around to that. Yeah, not going to happen. On the other hand, Dan, the Turpers, man.
I don't know if he's still here.
He's probably gone.
Because he didn't say anything.
Right? So that's what's good fun, right?
Mm.
But happy loving friend can't help but sing to new friend.
Yeah.
Right? Intentions are nothing more than procrastination. You know what's cool? Part of my studies this week. Preparation unleashes many of the same chemicals as accomplishment. So I was like, radio, I can prepare to exercise. I can put on my pants. I can put on my top. I can put on my wristbands. I can even play the music, play that funky. Yeah, I can do all that. Oh, I've accomplished so much. Now you have it, right? An exerciser exercises. Something like that, right? So anyway, that's what I got. Dan, Turps, man. Thanks for showing up. So you found us. How cool, man. Cool.
Yeah.
So help us find you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Yeah, we're easy to find.
Cool.
So, all right. Why is Gaz's image not showing? Fuck if I know.
He's.
Oh no, your friend's asking. Sorry. Yeah, we don't know about Gaz, a friend. Gaz is just.
He's probably getting ready to.
He's probably getting ready to hit the button
when we say do it now, but don't do it now.
Don't do
Not
it
yet.
All right.
We've got lots to do.
Oh,
good one, Gaz.
Let's do something fun, right? Yeah. Everybody who wants to come off mute, turn on your camera if you want to.
Oh, well, hang on. We've still got some important things to do.
I know.
Importante.
But we'll do it a different way. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Oh
So
my
I'll
God.
shut the heavy lid.
Shut the heavy lid.
Cool.
Right.
Well, firstly, thank you so much, Lisa, for your question. That was ace.
That's right.
Right. We're going to come off mute, everyone. Do you have to unmute them or they can unmute
I think
themselves?
they can unmute themselves. Let's find
Okay.
out.
Let's see if anyone's there.
And we want to know.
And our Fran has, so perfect.
Cool.
And what we want to know is tell us, you all know what's coming, always got to get it right, what your hashtag strawberry bit is.
All right. So who wants to tell us what was your strawberry bit?
Go for it, Fran.
Well, it's amazing that this show is happening and there's so much technical stuff involved, and it's a miracle that we're all
It
here.
is.
It is.
It really is.
The whole show, just that it even is happening, is a big strawberry bit. Delicious. Thanks, you guys, for doing this. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
good on
Thanks,
you,
Fran.
Fran.
You know what one of the most painful things in the world is? Learning. Because it
Yes.
reforms.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, like whenever I have fun because I'm a lifelong learner. In other words, I do a lot of push-ups. And I enjoy the feeling of doing push-ups. I just don't manifest a perfect body. I imagine a fun time with it. So I love that you show up, Fran, and you share, and learning is behavior change. So
I love it too. I love that you love it. Thank you, guys. You're such an important part of my life.
Who else? Stick around. Anyone else?
No, staff, yes. Otherwise.
Yeah, we got a couple of people.
Yeah, we got a few. I will just say yes, and thanks. Dan, the Terps man, said he is still here.
Dan the
and
Terps man.
He's getting ready for the market tomorrow out at St Andrews because
Oh wow,
that's where we met him. Well, maybe it's a different market, but we met him at St Andrews last week.
It's probably deep
undercover.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember that Eddie Murphy one?
Yeah.
Anyway, that was good fun.
I'll go with mine. Well, I really love that distinction, like the three angels.
Yes.
And the distinction, which probably everyone has had years ago, but I just suddenly got what a huge difference where you can just own something.
Yeah.
You know?
So look what I bought.
But ownership, that feeling of that's mine, and really bringing it home with all, I don't know.
That's it.
Everything with, and feeling accomplished and satisfied over that as well. It's just, yeah, I love that. So that's my hashtag strawberry bit. If you don't want to, just type in down here,
yeah,
whatever you want.
Anybody else want to?
Thank you, Victoria. I just want to say thank you for that, because those three angels have been helping me so much. I work with them every day, and I've been able to accomplish more than I ever thought possible. It's
Nice.
so magic. It's so wonderful.
Yeah, lovely.
It means heaps to me.
Okay, and if no one else wants to come off mute and say theirs or type something in anywhere,
you shy rascals.
I'm checking both laptops. What was your hashtag strawberry bit?
I'm going to go back to the three angels. It seems to be a big part of our thing today. It's going to own you. I got a Thai massage yesterday. Victoria got me a Thai massage for Father's Day. Actually, her, Bruce, and Emmett did. And I went in, and I got the shit beat out of me.
I know. I was hoping it was going to be the best thing for him. And
long term, it's going to give to me heaps. And short term, it has already. But man, I'm hobbling around like I'm 80 years old today. It's like, damn, right?
I know.
And that's okay. Yeah. Because we're doing that call on health and healing and miracles on USA Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm exploring all kinds of stuff that I've explored before, but differently today. And this is so important for me, because if you don't scan for difference, ownership, accomplished, and satisfied, how am I different with that today? In other words, it's the same pain, the same problem. Most people live in a world full of sameness, and they're looking to improve something. And if you can just scan for difference, scanning for difference, I get from the time I left this morning, I was shopping for about an hour and a half. To the time I come home, my body is hurting and stretching and feeling better and different in all kinds of ways. Versus, I have less pain. And we live in a world that has, you measure by numbers: more pain, less pain; more money, less money. How about wealth? How about richness of experience? And I got to play there today in all kind of ways. Instead of avoiding the pain, I got to play with some principles that I'm finding very useful. So I think that's it. So, Victoria, shall we tell Gaza?
Well, yeah, we need to tell Gazza. So does that mean the sound will come from him, or is he going to somehow
No,
work it? The words
It's,
come
it's
up.
all going to come from him.
It's all going to come from you.
Everything
Gazza.
comes from Gaza.
Okay.
So
cool.
thanks for tuning in, guys. Stick
Yeah.
around and sing along.
Yeah.
If
Love
you can't
that
come
song.
on camera and dance, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And
Do
Gaza,
this sort of stuff.
you
Go
go,
for
go,
it,
go.
Gaz.
Let's see if you can pull it off.
Yep.
All right, Gaza, you're the man. You know, I can just see him in the background. Yeah. Okay, got this going. Another
I
one.
know. You'll be looking at
And we
different things.
and we love
And you
it.
got to turn the video on and your mic on, and otherwise we'll take over.
All right.
Maybe hit the blue break.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
there it
here we
is.
go.
Here it comes. All right, Gaza, keep
You can
coming. You're
see
doing
it
it.
maybe coming.
Everybody cheer him on.
They're probably, well, YouTube people, sorry, you
Uh-oh.
can't see it. You got to be on Zoom to see it, but that's all right.
I can't hear it, Gaza, so you got to sing it. This is great.
We might have to play it from this end.
That's all right.
Because we can't hear
That'll be
yours.
fun. So,
It was working earlier.
yeah, it did well.
Yeah.
Earlier, Gaza.
We'll work
When-
it
when
out.
when we didn't want it, it was there.
Self, what's that? Set meeting wallpaper. Is that Stephanie's strawberry bit?
All right.
What?
Victoria, just sing about the little fun club.
Oh shit.
There we go.
There's- all right. You got it, Gaza? You got it, Gaza?
There we go.
There we go.
Put on, yeah.
We share wins like late night secrets. Raise a glass to what we want most. We're feeling it real in Melbourne tonight. Turning on.
All right.
You're doing great, Gaza.
That's so cool.
Hey,
That
if
is
no
so
one looking
cool.
for everybody sounding all proper and shit, everything's great on it.
Sometimes that just doesn't happen.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's been a cool song earlier. So, anybody want to wait?
Love you guys.
I love you.
Hear 'em say, give that wish a rest. Turn the volume down on the struggle. Turn the volume up on being blessed. From the first small win in the morning to
We
the
got
dream
way
that
more.
took years to